The
Impromptu
torture
speaking.
chamber.
All right, impromptu speaking. This time I'm going to give you 1 minute to think, 2 minutes to speak.
Okay.
Okay?
I think one of the most, common phrases I've heard from my parents is this idea of forgive and forget. So when someone makes a mistake, I'm just supposed to forgive and forget and, not remember anything you did and be able to be happy and content about it. And I think what happened in the future is that being able to forget almost gets integrated into forgiveness. And forgetting is a part of forgiveness that we're supposed to practice. And this is someone who's supposed to be wise and someone who's able to have a moral high ground. And when you're able to forgive, you're almost like a greater person in scenario. But no, forgive and forget is a weak man's trick. When people can't deal with issues, they bury it deep in their brain in order to stop dealing with it. When people can't contemplate their grandma's death, when people can't contemplate, being hurt by someone, they choose to forget it so they don't have to deal with it. And I find it weird that people can say, I forgive you so easily. It's almost like they're simply dispelling it from their brain so they don't have to remember it, so they have to think about it. So they're able to carry it on with their life as if nothing had happened. But no, forgiveness is ultimately about grappling with the issue. Issues come to us because we're supposed to overcome this. We're supposed to overcome this obstacle instead of simply forgetting about it, instead of trying to step over it because you want your life to be back to normal. Because this is weak. By not grappling with it, you're not processing it. So you cannot actually move on to your life. And your life is ultimately disrupted by this stone that you have buried deep in your brain. And this will affect everything that you do unconsciously or consciously, even when you don't recognize it. And ultimately, in order to practice forgiveness, we have to actually contemplate about the issue. We have to be able to think about it so that we can actually dispel it at the right time. So next time, when you're grappling with a difficult issue, when you're thinking about someone who has hurt you before, don't say, I forgive you so easily. Allow yourself to process it in order for you to have a conscious contemplation of this issue. And ultimately, that person will thank you too. Yourself will thank you because then it'll be a healthy, meditation, a healthy contemplation in order to finally move on. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So good. How do you get so wise at a young age?
I
How
don't
old are
know.
you, Jasmine?
I'm 16. I'm
16.
not that young.
Well, yes, you are. You're very wise for your age. Have you always been a little bit ahead of your years, or
I would consider myself a 6-year-old and a 60-year-old in a 16-year-old's body, however
really?
you would like to interpret. Sometimes I can get very childish, but in classrooms, I'm strictly like I narrow my brain to a
Do you know
certain
who
scope.
dropped by my class the other day for a makeup class in person? I never met them before in
Hmm.
person. The sisters. You know who I'm talking about?
No?
Sniper and Bam Bam.
What?
You don't know Catherine and Avalon?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Okay. You guys never crossed paths. You should meet. Avalon is your age now, and she just won a tournament. She just won a
Oh,
tournament in
nice.
debating.
Wow.
In any case, I called her Bam Bam because she smashed everything in front of her, like Bam Bam from the Philistines. And her sister is Sniper. Anyway, they're amazing. They're amazing debaters. And Avalon said, she says she sees fear in people's eyes when they have to deal with her.
Oh, oh, wow.
And I thought she was talking about out there in life. I said, really? And she goes, no, in the tournament. I said, oh my God, that's even worse. In the tournament? Yeah. But you must, come on, the way you talk, you must find it very easy to kind of take charge or be in control of any situation among your peers. Would you agree?
I mean, depends on which setting I'm in, right? Like if I'm in a competition, I'm really focused. I try to take charge, and that's just sort of the way I am. But do I really like that personality? No, because usually I'm a gentle, outgoing person who's like, sweet, nice.
Okay, good job. Oh my God, I'm dreading this now. You're all warmed up and I've just been listening.